Hello, and thank you for watching our showcase video. This is Group 18, Cycle Sentry, the smart locking and tracking system for bicycles. My name is Ryan Baumgartner. I'm an electrical engineering major, and I mainly worked on the tracking hardware and a little bit of the wireless communication protocol.
Hello, my name is Andres Garcia, electrical engineer, and I mainly worked on the hardware for the lock system.
Hi, my name is Derek Amin, and I mainly worked on the wireless communication protocols as well as a little bit of the wired communication protocols and some of the embedded system programming.
Hello, I'm Russell Ridley. I'm a computer engineering student. I mainly worked on the mobile app development as well as embedded software. One of the biggest challenges on university campuses is bike theft. Many students rely on bikes as their primary mode of transportation, but unfortunately, bike theft is a reoccurring issue that makes people hesitant to use them. This isn't just about the loss of a bike, it disrupts daily routines. If a student's bike is stolen, they might be late for class, have to find an alternative mode of transportation, or even avoid biking altogether in the future, which affects sustainable transportation habits. Right now, traditional bike locks don't provide proactive security, they only act as a physical barrier. But if someone cuts the lock, the owner has no idea until they return and find their bike missing. There's no immediate alert, no tracking system, and no way to recover the stolen bike quickly. But with advances in IoT and smart technology, we can change this. We now have the ability to integrate real-time alerts, GPS tracking, and remote monitoring, making bike security much more effective. That's where our smart bike lock Cycle Sentry comes in, providing a smarter and more secure way to protect bicycles. Cycle Sentry is a high-tech bike lock and tracking system designed to provide both security and convenience. It features NFC and BLE for secure unlocking, allowing users to tap their phone or use the mobile app. GPS tracking enables real-time location monitoring, helping users track their bike if it's moved or stolen. With cellular connectivity, the system sends instant alerts when tampering is detected, ensuring owners are notified immediately. An audible alarm deters theft by drawing attention, while the mobile app provides full control over unlocking, tracking, and security notifications. By combining these smart technology, Sentry offers a proactive approach to bike security, making theft prevention and recovery more effective.
The primary goal of Cycle Sentry is to enhance bike security using NFC, GPS, and cellular connectivity. It prevents theft through tamper detection using the audible alarms and instant alerts, while real-time GPS tracking assists in bike recovery. A user-friendly mobile app allows for tracking, unlocking, and monitoring, ensuring ease of use. The system is designed with durability and outdoor resilience in mind. Some of the objectives to meet those goals is to develop a user-friendly application, utilize the NFC technology built within our phones to connect to the bike lock, as well as incorporate notifications that will be received from the bike system and incorporate location tracking on the bike.
So to meet those goals and objectives, we've outlined some engineering specifications. We focus mainly on reliability, efficiency, security, and quality of our product. And we've highlighted three that we really wanted to focus on, that being motor response time. That's how fast the motor turns to lock and unlock our system. The Bluetooth connectivity distance between the phone and the lock itself, and then as well as how fast the theft alert will trigger.
Here you can see our visual design. On the left, you can see our lock enclosure with the shackle. On the right is our tracking enclosure. As you can see, the shackle is made of plastic, but in actuality, it would be made of aluminum base instead. But for this demonstration, we use plastic to make it easier to cut and show a proof of concept.
So this is our system block diagram. We've split our system into two subsystems, that being the locking system and the tracking system. So on the locking system, there's five main PCBs. Uh, the main PCB itself has an MCU and a NFC controller, which communicates with the NFC antenna PCB. There's also the motor controller PCB, which is used to control our motor for locking and unlocking. And then there's also two voltage regulators, that being the 3.3 to power the main MCU, and then the 5 volt to power the motor. And then on the tracking system, we have another MCU which has an LTE modem built in to allow us to connect to our database, which is also linked to our phone application. And there's also an alarm to help with that theft deterrent.
As you can hear is our finished PCB designs, the locking system, which has the NFC and the MCU, the NFC antenna, motor controller, and the 2 voltage regulator, and as well as a tracking system PCB that includes the MCU, GPS, and Bluetooth module.
Now, for our software design, some of the smart lock features include NFC authentication, tamper detection, real-time GPS tracking, and user notification. Now, how do we incorporate all of that? So it all starts with the user. When the user gets the bike lock, they download the mobile app and they're able to set up their own account and connect to the connect to the lock via Bluetooth. Now they have either two options. They can either use the application and use Bluetooth to unlock or lock the bike, or they can use the NFC tag, which is built into the phone to lock or unlock the bike. When the lock is unlocked, it's in an idle state. When it's locked, there's a tamper detection protocol that is put into place. Now, what happens is, and the reason for that is that when the system detects tampering or if a thief comes to and cuts the lock, a signal is sent to the tracking system, which turns on the buzzer, the alarm, and it also sends a notification back to the user via the mobile app that they've downloaded so that they get real-time updates via GPS, which is also updated about every 30 seconds. And so that can all be tracked and monitored within the application itself.
Here's our mobile app demonstration. So users will need an email and password. So for this demonstration, we will use a test account for this. As well as users can also reset their password by pressing forget password. There'll be email a link. So now we're at the home page, which it says that we are connected to our bike lock, which it connected automatically. We're also see that our battery for our lock and tracker. But right now we are at the tracking of the location of the bike, which now we see that there's an address which we can actually press, which will take us to the iOS maps, which we can take the directions to the bike if needed, as well as users are given the option to contact the police, the UCF Police Department if needed, as well as the user has options such as disconnecting from the lock, connecting, reset theft connection, and account management.
So now to demonstrate the entire product functionality. So the best way to show off our product is through two different scenarios. The first one is just regular product use. The user can unlock the bike through a number of different ways. One is through NFC, just by tapping the phone or a tag. You can see that turns the motor. Or through the app, they just click the unlock or lock button if it's connected through BLE. So now if a user wanted to lock up their bike, they would take off the shackle, place it around their bike, put it back into the frame, and lock. So as you can see, the bike is now locked. So now when the user comes back, they can take the lock, unlock it, and pull the lock off apart.
As you can see, we already kind of cut the lock here just so that it makes it easier for demonstration purposes. So the main thing is when the wire is cut, like after the entire thing is locked, when it's locked, and a thief tries to cut the lock, we're gonna simulate by cutting the wire. We can see that the tracking system is activated and that we get a notification that a theft has occurred from the app. And the GPS has also been updated. If we refresh the location at 2:16 p.m.
So thank you very much for watching our showcase video. This was Sentry. We hope you enjoyed something about our product and design. Thank you.